Hello there everyone, this is Seb and welcome back to Let's Play Bloody Kain, Legacy of the Omen, or something like that. We're off to this dungeon to get our new item, which is a nice new suit for Kain here. So that's cool, and this dungeon has these annoying enemies which are very hard to see. I'm not even sure if you'll see them on YouTube. If I bring them up in the light, oh that's all of them? Okay. But yeah, those are those kind of shade things, and there can be, wow, that was graphic. And yeah, there's one, see, I hope you can see it at least, but yeah, they're very tough to see and kind of annoying. Luckily they're not too hard to defeat, and that's one of those exploding skeletons. And yes, this is ice, awesome. We all know how much I enjoy ice and sliding over it. If you remember the Daimos Quest LP I did, then you will know that I'm pretty terrible with that. And yeah, there's another one. These things are so hard to see. Oh, it's actually two of them. I doubt you can even see them on YouTube. They're real, well, shades, so, you know, it kind of makes sense to have them hard to see. Did I suck two? Oh, there were two. I thought there was only one. Okay. Because, yeah, this is a dark game, you know. And these guys are easy. There's a dark one that takes a couple of more hits, but, still easy enough. And yeah, the ice isn't as much of a problem yet. Oh, and I forgot one. Oh, I think these are like bloody bones that actually keep coming back. Yeah. And now we got this joker who summons shades. And actually I don't feel much like dealing with him, so you know what? Let's actually get the flays out. Because he keeps teleporting away and that's really annoying. So there you go. Otherwise he keeps summoning those things in and it just gets messy. And now we cleaned up. That wasn't too hard. Get ourselves an implode spell. Nice. Or spell, item, I suppose. Not sure how such an item would actually work though, because, you know, it's not like something you can actually throw at someone like a flay. It's something that makes someone implode. How does that work? And I would be worried if you'd actually know how that works. We got these wizard guys again. Let's put up the shield and see if we can deflect it back. Which is a bit gimmicky actually. Because yeah, that was lucky, and we need to go down here. Another cool thing about the repel spell is that it also protects you against traps. Like, look at this, totally invulnerable. Awesome. It does not protect against stationary traps though, so if I walk into that fire it'll hurt me, and now it wore off, so now I need to be careful of the spikes again. But that was easy enough. But yeah, stationary spikes or flames, those will still hurt you. But otherwise a very handy spell, and I think I'm actually gonna use it here too, otherwise this section is a bit tough to handle as well. Because those spikes move a bit too fast for to make it actually easy. And also these guys, when they hit you, wow, that was lucky. When they hit you, you will go flying because of the ice, and this section can turn into a nice pinball machine. Which kinda looks cool, I guess, but it's no fun to play. Anyway, more summoning dudes. You can actually hit them with the sword as well, but they might teleport away. That was a lucky hit. So I prefer to hit them with an item here. It makes so much quicker work of the dudes. And yeah, it's an actual kill room. You need to kill these guys to progress. So that was easy enough. Oh, neat little room here. And we get some more magic, always handy. And maybe it's wise to not actually get surrounded. That would be the ideal solution here. But oh well. Because yeah, the repel spell is awesome, but it takes quite a bit of magic so far for us. Anyway, let's grab our new suit here.
Lower forms of undead fall swiftly to deception. With the bone armor, they are not as eager to challenge me.
Let's put it on. to actually check it out and see what it is. Nice,
Bone armor.
nice attire there, Kain. Let's check it out and let's move on. Because yeah, armor actually does show up during gameplay as well, which is a feature I always liked in games where equipment actually shows on character as well. Always fun to get a new piece of armor or weaponry. And yeah, this is the whole deal with the bone armor. It's not as the defensive power is a bit less than the iron armor actually. You take a bit more damage from enemies. However, lesser undead like those skeleton dudes and the shades will just ignore you unless you start attacking them. Then they get pissed off, and rightfully so. I mean, come on, you can't attack a dude and expect them to just ignore it, you know. Here's a fun thing you can actually do. When you suck on these guys and you move away because of the ice, you get these weird blood trails which are totally hilarious, and you're not able to walk away on normal floor, but on ice it's totally possible, and it looks hilarious, and I love doing that. And yeah, I'm immature like that. What of it? So let's actually suck him dry and whee! Oh yeah, I should have actually left that one around, but oh well, because now I need to time this correctly. For a life up, always handy to have more blood. Oh, here's another one of these summoner dudes. Boom! Yeah, easy peasy. And yeah, because he summons those, they do home in on you, even with the bone armor. But these dudes don't, except that one, because I hit it. Yeah, please fill me up, and that's all we need. And here we need to actually slaughter him, I suppose. So there we go. Yeah, let's no, I didn't want to do that. Well, actually, let's kill him with the flay, I suppose. Didn't want to hit the undead there, because we need to use repel in just a bit as well. Ouch. Well, I'm just gonna take the hits, I suppose. Can you please stop that? Okay, well, this is not working. Repel time. There we go. Oh, and there's another one of those guys. Well, that's turning into a disaster. Where is he? Oh, he's in the corner there. No, wrong button. No, wrong button. 3 times the charm. There we go. Flays. Boom. Get out of here. Okay, and now I'm out of repel. Can I still... do I have enough magic left? Yes. Do we need to kill this guy actually? I don't know. Might as well, you know. We've got the repel going now. But yeah, this is why I needed it, because he got these guys. And we actually need to kill them to open up the door here. Oh well, could have gone better, but we've got some more magic here, so that's cool. And some actual blood. And we're out of the dungeon. Wow, this room must really reek. Wee. Yeah, proud Coorhagen isn't what it used to be. At least I hope not. It's a rather dead town. Ooh, that was terrible. And another one of these jokers. And again, because he summons them, the undead will still go after your blood. I don't like the bone armor that much, because yeah, it does offer less protection, so I don't tend to use it often, but there's plenty of undeads here. So might as well, right? And here's the blacksmith, and even though there is a sword on the floor, there is none. There's only these worm thingies, which I think is all that's left of the inhabitants here. Ugh. And of course these guys respawn, but yeah, with the sword, not much of a problem, luckily. Let's not use the maze on them again, because yeah, that was terrible. Oh well, let's move on. We're not out of Coorhagen yet. It's quite a big town actually. Well, I guess you could say dungeon, because yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Huh. Fun design on the floor there. It seems like the inhabitants here really like designs on the floor. And yeah, this is our last usable item we obtain.
This cleanses my body of any dangerous poisons. Quite useful with all the filth I find myself surrounded by.
That would be the Anti-Toxin, which is very handy. We haven't run into enemies that poison us yet, but we will soon. So that's very handy. These fine looking ladies, they're fine. They don't do anything unless you attack them, and then they go in for the hugs of death. Anyway, we need to get the maze out, so let's do that. Cause these chests needs busting to get us some flays, and yeah, I've used it a lot, so we could use the refill here. And I believe now we need to go to the upper right here, and there's some more black boxes to bust open for some Hearts of Darkness. That's cool. And some more tarot thingies, which I don't know the exact name for because that's that impossible English, which I am terrible at. If you do kill these, happen to hit them, it's not a big problem. They're not too tough, but yeah, it's useless. They don't give anything. Anyway, there is an optional dungeon we can go to, because now if you pull this lever here, this door opens up. And this is indeed secret number 15. Which brings us to this dungeon, and yeah, this is optional. We get an optional spell here, but it's actually a very cool spell. I think actually over here, yeah, this is a save point. Screw the save point. We're badass, and see as I get hacked up after saying that. Thank you. Yeah, the mace might actually be good here, because there's a lot of dudes here who take multiple hits from the sword, so might as well keep the mace out. And well, actually we don't need it anymore, because we get...
This spell allows me to exploit the petty prejudices of man. Minor grievance would escalate to murderous rage, and oh, the sweet terror when the spell wore off and they saw their hands covered with their neighbor's blood.
Oh yeah, this spell is awesome. It's the Inspire Hate spell, and it sends every enemy on the screen into pretty much a blind fury, and it summons someone dead for some odd reason. But yeah, look at that, you don't have to do anything, because they do it themselves. One problem with this spell is that well, it is a blind fury. They will go after anything that's alive closest to them. So if you're standing right next to them, oh, they will hit you. And those guys are at a stalemate there. Bloody stairs. So you know, you don't want to get too close to them while this is up. But yeah, look at that. They make good work of themselves. You don't have to do anything. But it does cost a ton of mana, so that's the downside to the whole thing. But it's an awesome spell. I love it. I hope to use it a couple of times. And that's another problem. They don't discriminate who they kill. So if there happens to be a prisoner nearby, Kain, please. There we go. No, don't unstun them. But yeah, if there's a prisoner near them and they're in that rage form, oh, they poor prisoner, they're gonna get it. So you know, let's use it. Might as well, right? It's a dungeon. Oh, and another magic up. Wow, we're really getting those a lot lately. Yeah, you guys go ahead and kill each other. And this is also cool, you know, it transfers over to different screens. First get flays here, otherwise you can't, well, you can get them, but if you pull this one, and then spikes will appear. Although the wolf can jump over that, so that's cool. Oh crap. Well, luckily it was already hit, I suppose. But yeah, as you can see, it really costs a lot of mana, this spell, and that's a big downfall of the spell. Can you please get stunned? Thank you. Yeah, you hit nothing there. That's fine. Wow, he was already hit as well. It's not common to actually kill people with the mace. So that's kind of cool. And there's some more magic. Sweet, because we could certainly use it. Actually, let's do a room without actually sending him into a murderous rage. Let's actually do some proper killing here. And feasting. Cool. That went well, for once. Ouch. Well, you go ahead, swing and a miss, and boom, you're dead. Sucks to be you, buddy. And another magic up. Well, so I could have used a spell here after all. Boo-hoo. But yeah, let's actually use it here. That would be wise, I think. Whoa. That could have gone better. Yeah, there's life up, so I'm gonna turn into the wolf and get that. Jump, Wolfie. No, not that way, of course. That way. There you go. You guys don't want to attack me? Well, that's fine with me. And yeah, let's have the spell do the work for us. So we don't have to do it. Oh crap. There's still those wizards about. Well, let's actually shoot them from a distance as well, I suppose. Yeah, they should have been hit a couple of times, so... Except that one. But you know, he was kind of protected by that alcove, I suppose. And another magic up! Holy crap, we get a lot of magic. Wouldn't mind some more life as well. Because hard times are upon us. Anyway, let's move over here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this dungeon. Yep, that's the teleporter back to the safe room. Cool, so now we can get out of here and actually move on and get out of Coorhagen and onto Malek's place, which is actually right outside of Coorhagen, so we can get there pretty quickly, I think, and should be able to do that within this video. But yeah, that was a optional dungeon, pretty cool, and there's a lot of items in this basement. That's pretty sweet. Don't mind that at all. Okay. Yeah, and this is pretty much it for Coorhagen. Finally, it's quite a big dungeon. Well, we got some really nice loot out of it. Oh, and there's another house with a basement. Okay, let's explore. Whoa, someone is holding a bit of a cultist meeting in here. In this spider skull cauldron. Well, it's not actually a spider thing because it only has 6 legs, but whatever, you get what I mean. Looks kinda neat though. I do really like the designs in these in this game. Also a neat picture once again on the floor. And we've got a nice selection of Anti-Toxin as well for later. Won't need it quite yet though. Okay, so this was, yeah, that's Coorhagen, which is actually not to the left but down, but whatever. And this leads to the Termogent Forest. Okay, but seems to be nothing there. Oh well. But we can go up here. And up here is actually where we can find Malek's Bastion. So let's go up there. And there we go.
Malek's Bastion, perched defiantly on the mountain top, black as night against the blanket of snow. What manner of man would choose a land so harsh and utterly devoid of life?
Seeing as he's only a walking piece of armor, you can hardly call him a man anymore, but whatever. Let's turn on the bat beacon. And yeah, this is a dungeon you can actually not go to. You can't walk through the entrance because it's on top of the mountain, so we need to actually fly to it. So let's do that. get our bat form going and enjoy another scene of us flying to Malek's Bastion over here. Let's go! And all of a sudden it's green again, but whatever. Yeah, you can only go so far, you know, with these early FMVs. They're not that dynamic after all. But who cares, they still look neat, I think. And they give a nice introduction to the dungeon you're going to. Look at that place, we're gonna explore all of that. And it's gonna be fun times, I hope. It's gonna be kinda hard as well, but we'll see. Here we are. Snowy Malek times. Also worth noting, by the way, because it can snow in the game, and just like rain, it does hurt Kain. And for some reason, rain resistance doesn't account for snow resistance. So he can take a shower, but oh no, he can't walk through snow. Well, he can walk over it, but not through it, I guess. Kinda weird how that works. Anyway, let's get in and find a save point.
I know you are here, demon. The stench of death clings to you.
That would be Malek. Calling us a demon like that. Pfft, come on, we're no demon, we're just a vampire. Anyway, let's see what Kain has to say about it.
The interior was as cold and sterile as the snow outside, with empty suits of armor and sharp, cruel steel lining the walls.
And yeah, that's gonna be the theme of this dungeon, and also the biggest difficulty. There is a lot of traps, and there's very little blood, so you know, this dungeon is actually hard to refill. There's no victims, I think, at all in this dungeon. Anyway guys, we will go through Malek's Bastion next time. So hope you enjoyed this one, and until next time, take care, bye bye for now.